हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी को टीचर्स डे के हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। आज हम यहाँ पर टीचर्स डे सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए एकत्रित हुए हैं। टीचर्स डे हम डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन के जन्मदिन के उपलक्ष्य में हम लोग ये टीचर्स डे मनाते हैं। हर साल हमारे देश में 5 सितंबर को शिक्षक दिवस मनाया जाता है। यह दिन डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन के सम्मान में मनाया जाता है, जिनका जन्म 5 सितंबर 1888 को हुआ था। डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन देश के महान विचारक, दार्शनिक और देश के पहले उपराष्ट्रपति और दूसरे राष्ट्रपति भी रह चुके हैं।
ऐसे हो जाएगा।
यही नहीं, उन्हें भारत रत्न से भी नवाजा गया है। इस शिक्षक दिवस पर मैं यह कहना चाहूँगा कि शिक्षक का हमारे जीवन में अमूल्य योगदान है। शिक्षकों के बिना मानव जीवन सार्थक नहीं है। हर किसी के जीवन में एक गुरु या शिक्षक का होना बेहद आवश्यक है। इसलिए हम सभी को सदा शिक्षकों का सम्मान करना चाहिए और उनकी बातों का अमल करना चाहिए।
I call upon Vidya to present garland to Professor Bhartindu sir so he could garland the image frame of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan to commemorate his birth anniversary as our Teacher's Day.
अब हमारे डायरेक्टर सर, डीन सर दीप प्रज्वलन के लिए जा रहे हैं। पहले मालार्पण और इसके बाद दीप प्रज्वलन करेंगे।
I request all our esteemed guests to light the lamp. Please, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. I now request our director, sir, to address the gathering.
अब हमारे डायरेक्टर सर टीचर्स डे पर कुछ कहेंगे, आइए सुनते हैं।
अपने सभी सहयोगी को इस शिक्षक दिवस के शुभ अवसर पर संस्थान परिवार की ओर से हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं, अभिनंदन आप सभी को। जैसा हम सभी को मालूम है कि ये शिक्षक दिवस जो है हम अपने द्वितीय राष्ट्रपति देश के इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन जी के जन्मदिन के अवसर पर मनाते हैं। अपने छात्राओं के लिए मैं ये स्टोरी सुनाना चाहता हूँ कि हाउ वी स्टार्टेड दिस टीचर्स डे ऑन 5th September। यू नो, आप में से किन्हीं को पता है? Actually, it started like that on eve of 5th September, some of the followers, students of Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan came to Radhakrishnan ji house and they wanted to celebrate his birthday on 5th September. But Dr. Radhakrishnan did not allow to celebrate for his birthday on this day. He said you can celebrate a teacher's day on it. So his students, his followers started for this teacher's day and it continued till today. As you know, that Dr. Radhakrishnan was a great philosopher of our Indian philosophy across the world. He was an acclaimed Indian philosopher. Most of you might be knowing that he was our first vice president and second president after Dr. Rajendra Prasad of our country. But before becoming the vice president, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan started his career as a teacher in a college. Later, he moved to Calcutta University, became the vice chancellor of perhaps Nagarjuna Vishwavidyalaya, and then he was also the vice chancellor for many years of Banaras Hindu University. During this pre-independence, when Dr. Radhakrishnan ji was leading BHU, you know, I tell you, I'm just sharing it because I belong to this campus, and we read a lot about Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan ji. I think Mamta Anand is also acclaimed a scholar and has written books on Dr. Radhakrishnan, so she may be putting more light on the life and the work of Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. So when he was a vice chancellor of BHU, it was pre-independence, and this BHU was founded by Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya, and he was a great nationalist, a leader of Indian National Congress. So BHU was a ground for creating freedom fighters for our independence. So once upon a time, when I was leading this university as a vice chancellor, British government, this lieutenant in India, they wanted to take a raid to the BHU so that they can, catch some of the freedom fighters from the campus. But they were little worried because Dr. Radhakrishnan has a great stature across the world due to his work on philosophy. He was routinely going to Oxford and Cambridge, giving lectures, taking classes, and all these things. So this information went to the British Parliament that we want to go for this raid to this campus, and they did not allow. They said, "Come on, that university is led by this great philosopher. We cannot believe that some Indian movement is being carried out from this campus." The second part, I would like to know that till 1946, a graduate of this university was not getting a job in British India at that time. How difficult it was for Pandit Malviya to attract the students across the nation to this university. So, what I wish to say that Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan was not a great philosopher only, a great politician, but he was also a nation builder. And as we are celebrating this Teachers' Day, to commemorate his birthday, started like this. One should
Greeting our rishis, munis, sages, and seers, whose wise realizations has framed the value and guiding force to us. In India, we have a saying called Mata Pita Guru Devam. We place and we celebrate our teachers, professors, mentors, all the guides in our life next to our parents, as they mold, sculpt, and instill values for us with which we go on to experiment and explore all the aspects of our life. I now request Dr. Mamta Anand to read few excerpts from her book, which has been a bestseller, seen four prints, and been appreciated by our former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. The book title, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, His Life and Works. Ma'am.
Good evening to all of you. It gives me an immense pleasure to address you all, my IIITDM family, on the occasion of Teachers' Day 2023. Respected Director Sir, honored faculty colleagues, members of the staff, and my dear beloved students. Thanks a lot to PG students for hosting such a wonderful program to convey your love and respect for your teachers. I have always felt that in any educational institution imparting PG degrees to the talented, wise, brilliant scholars like you is to make a varis of the institute. So thank you once again for celebrating the heritage bequeathed upon you by your teachers. We pray to you to keep it safe and carry it forward for generations, raising India and world as a home to all. Yes, that is the spirit of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. He thought a teacher was the office for everything. He assumed that a teacher politician like Chanakya, leader saint like Mahatma Gandhi, leader scientist like APJ Abdul Kalam, leader artist like Rabindranath Tagore, a teacher was to be a leader in whatever field they may be. In holding this view of a teacher, he carried forward the Indian tradition that raised the teacher to the Godhead. Taittiriya Upanishads opine, Matra Devo Bhava, Pitra Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava. In fact, in India, a teacher was held to be the spiritual parent of the child. This was observed in the ceremony called Upanayana, undergoing which the ward was called Dvija, that is, the twice born. There is no doubt that India, even in the current times, honors the teachers as the chief representative of the people, which is in consonance with the Indian values. Governing such a great cultural importance humbles every teacher.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing us the insightful aspects of Dr. S. Radhakrishnan that has been written by you in your book. Now I call upon Himanshi Shinde to give our dean, Sanjeev sir, present him with a flower. And I want Himanshi Shinde, my friend, to recite her poetic rhetoric that she has penned herself about the significance of Teachers' Day in her own words. Over to you, Himanshi.
Thank you, Farhana. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Par Brahma, Tasmai Sri Gurudev Namah. Good evening, everyone. I wish all the faculty members a very happy Teachers' Day. Teachers play a significant role in molding the life of their students, and no words are enough to express our gratitude towards such noble profession. I will still try my best to put forward my thoughts for our respected teachers and mentors who work through the darkness to help us shine like moon, who stand like firm wall which endures all the pain of the nails hammered on it to support a piece of art, who act like thorns which protect beautiful roses, and being a student of literature, I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to all the faculty members through a self-composed poem, A Shift from the Center. One day I will write. I will write not about the glittering moon, but about the darkness which surrounds it, about the darkness which always cursed and shamed, about the darkness which quietly engulfs all the blames, only to enhance the beauty of that moon. I write about that darkness one day. One day I will write. I will write not about the masterpiece on the wall, but about the wall itself which holds it, about the wall which accepted to look so pale, about the pain it suffered inflicted by those pointed nails, only to hold the weight of that art. I'll write about that wall one day. One day I will write. I will write not about the beautiful rose, but about the thorn that accompanies it, about its cruel shape that wounds and pricks, about that thorn which is cursed for such tricks, only to protect the life of that rose, I'll write about that thorn one day. One day I will write. I will write not about the spoken words, but about the silence which remains unheard, about the silence which roisters in fame, about the silence which shrieks in pain. Only to hide the secret of words, I'll write about that silence one day. One day I will write. I will write not about the quiet sea, but about those roaring waves, about their rage upon the sand castles on the shore, about their fury which only gets aboard. Only to remind about the strength of the tranquil, I'll write about those waves one day. Thank you.
I must say, Himanshi, that with your poem, not only me, but all the people who are present here would be reminded of all the teachers and professors who actually touched upon their life with this kind of presence, which have made the person that they are today. With this, I would like to call upon Karan to talk about some significance that he sees in the importance of the Teacher's Day. Karan?
Good evening, all, respected dais, professors, and the lovely audience. Okay. So, coming to your question, Fatana, why do I want to become a teacher? Actually, few days back, I accidentally stumbled upon a movie scene. It's a Tamil movie called Rakshasi. So, yes, in English, it's witch, Hindi, Rakshasi. So there is a movie, there is a scene particularly based on a conversation between daughter and her father. So the daughter is a newly appointed headmistress, and so the father-daughter duo had to move to a new place. So when the father gets to know about this place, which is a very notorious for its rising cases of criminal activities. So he was like trying to convince her that it's not a good place to be in. At least one murder recorded every week. So he was quite afraid. In reply, the daughter, the newly appointed headmistress, says, if the teachers put more efforts, the police may not be seen with such criminal activities. So, for citing this reference, I come to this point that it's the teacher who has the power to build an individual, the society, and the nation. So, if students are the future of the nation, I think the teachers are the present of the nation. Thank you.
I must say, Karan, that's so true. Now I call upon Sai to speak few words about his aspect or his thinking about Teachers' Day.
Good evening to respected professors, administrators, and fellow research scholars. I am delighted to be here today to pay tribute to the dedicated educators who have shaped our lives. So, before going to talk about the today's occasion, I would like to address the achievements of Indian Space Research Organization. So, ISRO has undoubtedly achieved remarkable feats in field of space exploration and technology. Their dedication, innovation, and commitment to advancing space science have earned their praise and recognition of both national and international level. So we should feel proud of our alumni that who is a part of achievement with Chandrayaan 3. So please appreciate them with the round of applause. So keep reaching for the stars and inspiring the world with your remarkable accomplishments. So coming to the today's occasion, so Teachers' Day is celebrated with which across the globe. While World Teachers' Day falls on October 5, annually, India marks Teachers' Day on different day. So we celebrate it on September 5th to mark the birth anniversary of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. So Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan born on September 5, 1888 in Tirupattur, Tamil Nadu. So Dr. Radhakrishnan was India's second president and the first vice president. He was also a scholar, philosopher, and Bharat Ratna awardee. So when Dr. Radhakrishnan became the president of India in 1962, a few students requested him to allow them to celebrate his birthday. However, Radhakrishnan asked them to observe it as a Teachers' Day. Instead, since then, September 5 has been announced as a Teachers' Day. So it is an occasion to show our appreciation for the impact they have created in our lives, their valuable contribution to a particular field or a community. So it's evident that I had a privilege of learning from teachers who have imparted valuable knowledge and wisdom, helping me to navigate through challenging times. So the guidance and the membership I have received from these individuals have undoubtedly played a significant role to shaping my character and guiding me towards a successful and fulfilling life. We should never forget to express our gratitude to them for the positive impact they have created in our lives. So thank you for giving this wonderful opportunity. So once again, happy Teachers' Day to everyone.
Thank you, Sai. Now I would like a poem, Hindi poem, when he was having a stint in summer.
So good evening everyone. My name is Om Mankar and I have written a poem on the occasion of Teachers' Day, so I would like to recite it. अक्षर अक्षर हमें सिखाते, शब्द शब्द का अर्थ बताते, कभी डांट से कभी प्यार से जीवन जीना हमें सिखाते। शिक्षक भवसागर की नाव है, जिनसे साथ पकड़ा तो तैर जाएंगे और जिनसे साथ छोड़ा तो डूब जाएंगे। ज्ञान की दीपक वो जलाते हैं, माता पिता के बाद वो आते हैं। माता देती है हमको जीवन, पिता करते हैं हमारी सुरक्षा, लेकिन जो जीवन को सजाते हैं वही हमारी शिक्षक कहलाती है। शिक्षक बिना न ज्ञान है, शिक्षक बिना न मान है। हमारा जीवन सफल बनता है, ज्ञान का दीपक वो जलाता है। जीवन संघर्षों से लड़ना शिक्षक हमें बताता है, बच्चों के भविष्य को शिक्षक सजाता है। ज्ञान के प्रकाश को शिक्षक जलाता है, सही गलत के फर्क को शिक्षक बताता है। इन सब चीज़ों से ही तो बताता है एक शिक्षक की अहमियत। और इसी के साथ मैं सारे फैकल्टीज को विश करना चाहता हूँ अ वेरी हैप्पी टीचर्स डे।
I must say, जैसे आपने बोला ना इस पोएम में, वैसे हर एस्पेक्ट ऑफ द टीचर हम समराइज नहीं कर सकते. You have brought every aspect within your poem. Thanks to you. Now, as we progress to the next stage of this occasion, I would like to call upon Aishwarya to speak about the significance and importance of the culture of magazine. Aishwarya?
A very warm evening to everyone. Since the publication of the Tatler and the Spectator by Joseph Addison and Richard Steele to many other Indian magazines such as Harijan by Gandhiji, Maharada by Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Vande Mataram by Bipin Chandra Pal, magazines have served as a platform for people to express their intellectual, artistic, and political viewpoints. As we are gathered here to celebrate the Teachers' Day, we have yet another wonderful event. That is the official release of our institute's magazine, Savitar Volume 2, 2023. Without our chief patrons, Professor Bharatendu Singh Sir's supervision, the magazine release would not have been possible. The tireless efforts of the chief editor, Dr. Mamta Anantnam, and the discipline editors, Dr. Manish Kumar Vajpayee Sir, CSE Discipline, Dr. Ponappa K. Sir, MA Discipline, Dr. Kaushik Datta Sir, ECE Discipline, Dr. Amrita Bhattacharya, Design Discipline, Dr. Yashpal Singh Khataria Sir, Natural Science Discipline, are the ones who have made this magazine publication possible. The zeal and the enthusiasm of the student editors, Mr. Ashish Dubey, Ms. Vishali Patil, and Ms. Manya Agarwal are worth mentioning. The front and back cover of the magazine was designed by Ms. Himani Sondarkar and Ms. Rutika Shah. Now I request our Honorable Director Sir, all the deans, the Chief Editor of the magazine Mamta Ma'am, the discipline editors and the student editors to kindly come forward to grace the event of magazine release. Over to you, Varun.
I would like to convey my gratitude and thanks to Professor Bharti sir providing this opportunity and the Chief Editor Dr. Mamta Anand ma'am and the all editors and designers who has worked on this. Thank you. On this occasion, we would like to I would like to request Dean Academic to share his views or insights with us.
Very good evening to everybody. Respected faculty members, dear students, wish you all a very happy Teachers' Day. I think a lot of discussion has already been taken place on Dr. Radha Krishnan.
His insights with us.
So, good evening, one and all, and happy Teachers' Day. And moving ahead, respected Director Sir, Dean Academic, faculty colleagues, staff, and who are the nearest to my heart, my dear students. Indeed, pleasure to be here after a long time on this occasion. If we will go back in the history of the IIITDM, we are meeting on this very day after something like 10 years or more than that. So earlier we had this kind of occasion. It was a history. Whenever we met, probably in GEC only, not here. So it's really a good startup, whatever you people have done. And few things as a teacher I would like to say you, since it's a teacher day and we teachers are here or to be teachers are there. And as a responsibility, let me tell you, or from the history side, if you will see, going back to something like more than 250 years or like that, the first Palasi youth, 1757, ठीक है, उस समय का लिटरेचर कहता है कि वी हैड समथिंग लाइक मोर देन 1,57,000 गुरुकुल्स. यस, और लिटरेचर ये भी कहता है कि एट दैट टाइम 1757 बंगाल का जो आपका पलाशी युद्ध है, उस समय हमारी लिटरेसी रेशियो मोर देन 99% था. यस, एट दैट टाइम जब हमारा देश इंडिपेंडेंट हुआ 1947, उस वक्त ऑफिशियल डेटा कहता है कि हमारा लिटरेसी रेट वाज ओनली 18%. टिल टुडे हाईएस्ट जहाँ का लिटरेसी रेट है केरला का भी, इट्स समथिंग लाइक लेस देन व्हाट एवर वी हैड इन 1757 और लाइक दैट. समझ रहे हैं? मतलब क्या है कि वी वेयर द कंट्री ऑफ द गुरुज, ऋषि मुनि. ये बात अलग है कि अंग्रेजों ने हम लोगों को सफेरों का देश, बंदर नचाने वाला, ये सबकी उपमा दी, नो डाउट, बट स्टिल वी हैव टू कवर अ लॉट, वी हैव कवर्ड, नो डाउट. और मैं आपसे एक चीज ये बता दूं कि वी आर टीचर, वी आर द आर्किटेक्ट ऑफ द सोसाइटी. अभी बोल रहे थे, और सच्चाई में बता दूं, ऐसा कोई नहीं है जो बगैर टीचर के बन सके. तो वी आर द बिल्डर ऑफ द नेशन, चाहे वो डॉक्टर हो, इंजीनियर हो, सब कोई हो, सब बनता तो टीचर से ही है. सिर्फ एक जो अनपढ़ रहा है उसे भी उसकी माँ तो जरूर पढ़ाती होंगी. तो एक चीज और मैं आपको बता दूं कि जो हमारे होने वाले शिक्षक हैं, कि ध्यान दीजिए, ये एक नोबेल प्रोफेशन है. बी देयर बाय हार्ट, ओके. और आपको सोसाइटी को बनाना है, इस मकसद से आप फ्यूचर में जरूर आए, और बिलीव मी आप एंजॉय करेंगे. थैंक्स अ लॉट, थैंक यू.
Thank you, sir. Now I would call upon Dilka Sarkar to give her vote of thanks.
Just before that, I would like to say something.
Sure. Yes.
Hello, good evening, all of you. Dignitaries of the dais and off the dais. I would just like to say, to present to you another perspective of Teachers' Day. Look, we are Indians, we follow many things Indians. So, during my PhD, I came to know another perspective of knowledge. I did my PhD from South Korea. I lived there for like 10 years. So, one thing that I found that in the Western culture, like for example, you are on PhD, you want to graduate as soon as possible, get your degree. Students ask me the same thing, sir, when I will get my degree? But I tell them only one thing. Once the flow of knowledge is reversed, what does it mean? When you start to teach me, at that day I will make you graduate. You understand? What does it mean? It comes. It's not just a saying, it's true. As a teacher, I am very strong in fundamentals. You are very strong in the latest research. What's going on around? Got it? So once you come to a level, then you start to teach your advisor that, sir, these things are going on. At that time, I say, okay, now you can do it. Other point to keep in your mind. You have to teach your supervisor as well, whoever he is, he or she is. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Divya.
What a stellar but short time we had. Today we came together for a remarkable occasion, and now it's time to express our heartfelt gratitude. So as we gather here to celebrate this special occasion, it is only fitting that we begin by acknowledging the profound importance of teachers in our lives. Thus the verse, as recited by my senior as well, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Sri Guru Vai Namah, reminds us that teacher is not just an educator, but a guiding light, a source of wisdom, and a mentor who leads us onto the path of knowledge. Today, as we express our gratitude, Let us remember the countless ways in which our teachers have enriched our lives. They have nurtured our minds, encouraged our dreams, and instilled in us the values that shape our characters. So, first and foremost, I, PhD scholar from Liberal Arts Department, would like to extend my deepest gratitude to all the teachers over here who have dedicated their lives to the noble cause of education. Your commitment, passion, tireless efforts have transformed countless lives, and we are forever indebted. And I would also like to express our profound appreciation to our distinguished guests, Director Sir, administrative personnel, and all the faculty members who have honored us with their presence today. And a big thank you goes out to the organizing committee and volunteers who have worked tirelessly from yesterday night to make this event a reality. Your dedication and hard work have not gone unnoticed. And moreover, I cannot forget to mention the support and encouragement behind all of this. Dr. Mamta Anand ma'am, your generosity has played a pivotal role in bringing this event to fruition. And last but not certainly the least, I would like to thank each and every audience here present who have come together to make this event great and togetherness and honoring and our teachers. So thank all of you once again for being a part of this wonderful gathering, and let us carry the spirit of gratitude, respect and admiration for our teachers as we leave here today. Happy Teachers Day to all. Thank you.
Along with Ditya, we the scholars of PG, we thank every faculty, professors, our TAs, and the staffs, the RP research scholars who have really touched upon our life in one way or the other. Thank you so much, and most importantly, thank you for our design people who actually has helped us with the decoration in the short notice. Thank you so much. With this, I like to invite all of you for the high tea, which has been arranged in the backside of the auditorium. Please kindly join us. Thank you.
यहाँ तो कुछ है ही नहीं। हो गया, अब कितना वेट करेंगे? फैकल्टी का वेट करते हैं, तब तो हो गया।